This is the secret missing episode of True Blood. It was supposed to air last season, but the producers thought it wasn't as gay as most of the other episodes. Warning, you must be a gay vampire in order to view. Enjoy the show.
Hello, my name is Bill Compton, and I am one of the gayest fucking men to ever walk on this planet. In case you didn't know, I am also a vampire. I like to suck up blood from other men's penises, since it is my favorite kind of blood to suck. When I suck up the penis blood, it sounds exactly like this. It is very gay, therefore it is very swell. You have caught me at the perfect time, as I am about to fuck my good man Jason Stackhouse. Oh look, there he is now.
Hello, my name is Jason Stackhouse, and believe it or not, I am really gay. I have had sex with other females, but that was only to cover up the fact that I enjoy penises. Now that the truth is out, I enjoy openly masturbating to Drew Pickles and Barney scat porn. Barney and the Magic Dildo is possibly the best porno ever made, and I have shot 11 billion gallons of cum every time I watch that shit. As you can see in this picture, I am already in bed waiting for hot gay sex. Well, what are we waiting for, Bill? Let's get on with it.
I agree, Jason, let's get on with it. Gay sex. Using my fangs in your penis. Bite. Slurp. The ball slapping. To stick my dick into your ass. Hot. To suck my large vampire boner. Holy shit, I am about to splooge all inside your asshole. Here I go. This was. Bag, that was swell.
Holy shit. That was the most epic gay sex of all time. I am not going to shit right for an entire week.
Holy shit, Bill, what the fuck? Why the fuck are you having gay sex with my brother? I thought you loved me.
That was all a cover-up to hide the fact that I love to engage in homosexual activities. Now that I have revealed my great secret, I don't need you anymore, since you don't have a penis or testicles. Fuck off and let me be skank.
Well, since you finally admit, I will let you in on the fact that I am really a lesbian. That's right, I enjoy licking pussies and sucking on titties. I also enjoy masturbating to Charlotte Pickles lesbian porn. I am now going to have hot interracial lesbian sex with Tara. Here I go. Hot pussy rubbing. I want to drink from Charlotte Pickles titties. Scissors. Rosie O'Donnell. What the fuck are lesbians doing in a Speakonia video? Dildos. We also masturbate to Betty Bunch videos. I am now going to come. Bag, that was swell.
Wow, what a twist. It turns out everyone is gay. Well, that's all the time I have for now. Until next time, peace out, motherfuckers.